Bismillah, welcome to Mr. Sharif. Today we'll solve 50 plus questions for as a March revision. First question says 3 and 3 over 4 minus 2 half. We want to solve this operation. To solve this operation, first we have to look at the denominators. The denominators here are different. We have 4 and 2. So we have to change this fraction 1 over 2 to be over 4. So we write the equation again, 3 and 3 over 4 as it is, minus 2 and 2 over 4. Why? Because we have multiplied the numerator and denominator by 2 up and down. So now the denominators are like. Now we can solve the problem. 3 minus 2 equals 1. 3 minus 2 as the numerator is equal 1. And 4. So the answer will be 1 and 1 over 4. The next question, a plus 5 and 5 over 6 equal 9 and 1 over 12. Okay, we have two addends. We have to add them to get the result. So to get a, we have to subtract 9 and 1 over 12 minus 5 and 5 over 6. Now it will be the same. We look at the denominators. We have 6 and 12. So we have to multiply this 6 by 2 and that 5 also by 2. Now it will be 9 1 over 12 minus 5 and 10 over 12. But now we can't subtract this fraction or subtract this fraction from this one. Why? Because I can't subtract 1 minus 10. 10 is way more than 1. So we have to borrow 1 from this 9 in this fraction. So it will be 8, and the one we add here, it will be like the denominator, like 1 as a whole could be 12 over 12. The 12 when added to the 1, it will be 13 over 12. We did that because we can't subtract 1 minus 10. Now we can solve it very easy. 8 minus 5 3, 13 minus 3 3 over 12. So the answer should be 3 and 3 over 12. But 3 over 12 is not in the simplest form. Both numerator and denominators can be divided by 3. And when we do that, the answer should be 3 and 1 over 4, which is letter C. Okay, next one we have 1 and 1 over 8 days. We want to convert it into hours. We know that a day have 24 hours. So we multiply 1 and 1 over 8 times 24. But let us first change that mixed number to an improper. How we do that? We multiply 1 by 8 and the result will be multiplied by 1. So 1 times 8, 8 plus 1, 9. So it should be 9 over 8 times 24. Now we can simplify 24 up and 8 down. 24 over 8, we know that it will be 3. So 9 times 3 equal 27. The next one, we have to know how many minutes in an hour. So we have 60 minutes in 1 hour, and we have 1 hour and a half. When multiply this by 60, the answer should be 1 times 60, 60, 60 times half 30, 60 plus 30 equals 90 minutes, which is the time for the duration of a football match. It will be 90 minutes. The next question, we have 3.5 hours, so this is 3 hours, And how many minutes? Half an hour is half an hour should be how many minutes? It should be 30 minutes, yes. So the answer will be letter A. The next one, k minus 1 and 1 over 3 equal 4. When we have a subtraction equation or division equation, the first number is always at the top. So to get like in a part whole or in the magic triangle like that, we will write k at the top because it is the first number. This is only in dividing and subtracting, and the other two numbers will be at the bottom, 1 and 1 over 3 and 4 and 2 over 3. So we have to add these two numbers to get the result, and the denominators are the same, so it will be easy to add them. 1 plus 4 5, 1 plus 2 3, so it should be 5 and 3 over 3. And we know that 3 over 3 equals, yes, it is one whole, so 5 plus 1 will be 6. The fraction by regrouping, like we said before, we want to convert into an improper fraction, so 2 times 4 8 plus 1 9 over 4, but we don't have 9 over 4 in the choices. So what shall we do now? Like if we convert it again into a mixed number, but this time we will not use the 8 because 8 divided 4 it will be 2 again. We will say that 4 we will divide this 9 into two smaller numbers. The two smaller numbers should be 4 and 5. So 4 divided 4 equals 1 and 5 over 4 will be remaining, so the answer should be 1 and 5 over 4. 3 2 over 3 minus b equals 1. We said before that in a subtracting equation the first number is always at the top, so we have to add these two numbers, and now to get b we have to subtract this number from that one, so it will be 3 and 2 over 3 minus 1, which is equal to, yes, it will be 2 and 2 over 3, that one. Okay, let's go to the next one. The fraction 1 and 4 over 5 by regrouping is 1 times 5 equals 5, 5 plus 4 9, so it will be easy, 9 over 5. Here to add these fractions we know that 5 will be the same, it is whole, and we add these two numbers, 3 plus 2 equals 5 over 5, and we said before that 5 over 5 is one whole. This one will be added to the 5, so the answer will be 6. In the next one we have to look at these two denominators. They are different, 3 and 2, so we have to look for a similar denominator, which should be 3. The LCM of 3 and 2 will be 6, so this one will be 6, and that one also will be 6, and write the whole as it is. So 3 to be 6 we multiplied it by 2, so we multiply up by 2 also, so it will be 4 over 6. Here 2 multiplied 3 equals 6, to 1 multiplied, and now we can solve 6 minus 4 equals 2 and 1 over 6, which is letter D. In the next question we have 5 minus 2 and a half. To solve this, first we have to convert this whole into a mixed like this one. So 5 we will take 1 from it, so it will be 4, and the rest will be as the denominator here. We write 1, but in the form of a fraction 2 over 2. Why? To make the denominators like, so 4 2 over 2 minus 2 and half. Now we can solve this operation. 4 minus 2 equals 2, 2 minus 1 equals 1 over 2, يبقى 2 and half. Okay, the next question, we will subtract again 5 minus 2 and 1 over 7. So like we did in the previous example, we will convert this 5 into a mixed number. So it should be 4 and 7 over 7 minus 2 1 over 7. So the answer will be 2 and 6 over 7, which is letter A. 3 over 4 year equal how many months? Year has 12 months. So we multiply 3 over 4 multiply 12. We can simplify here because 12 divided 4 should be 3. So 3 times 3 equals 9. The number of third, how many 1 over 3 in 1? We have to add it to itself 3 times. So the number will be 3. Okay, to divide. Now we go to the dividing equations. And you have to remember this rule, always keep change flip. So we keep the 2, change the divide into times, flip the 1 over 4 into 4 over 1 or 4. So 2 times 4 equals 8. The next one also keep change flip, 4 times 2 equals 8. 1 over 5 keep change divide into times, flip 4 1 over 4, then the answer will be 1 over 20. 8 divided m equal 24. So to get m we have to divide 8 over 24, because the first number in a division equation is always at the top in a magic triangle. So to get m we have to divide 8 over 24. We will have to simplify this. 8 divided 8 equal 1, 24 divided 8 equal 3, so the answer will be 1 over 3. 5 and 5 will be 1. Now this answer is 1. Divide, we have to keep change flip, so it will be 5 times 5, which equals 25. So it is clear that this one is greater and this one is smaller. The one is smaller than 25. 7 divided 1 over 8 equals 7 times, yes, 8, keep change flip. 2 1 over 3 times 3 over 7. First we have to convert this mixed into improper. 2 times 3 equals 6 plus 1 equals 7 over 3 multiply 3 over 7. It is clear that they are the multiplicative inverse to each other. So the 3 will be cancelled with the 3, 7 cancelled with the 7. So the answer would be just 1. So we don't have in the choices 1, but if we look carefully we will see 4 over 4, which is also equal to 1. If 12 divided 7 equal 1 and a over 7, then a equal, we know that the 12 has only one 7 in it, which is here. So we subtract 12 minus 7, which is 5. So 1 and 5 over 7 as we convert from an improper to a mixed. 13 divided 7 equals each of the following except. Okay, 13 divided 7. First, we can say that we want to convert this to a mixed number. The 13 has only one 7, so we subtract 13 minus 7, which is 6, يبقى 1 and 6 over 7. So but When we say 1 and 6 over 7, it means that between them there is plus or times. Yes, plus. So this one is right, and this one should be right, because it is 1 and 6 over 7, like the same answer, but this one is not true. 1 times 6 over 7 will be just 6 over 7, and this is an equivalent fraction. For this fraction we multiplied by 2 up and down. Okay. The division problem that express the following situation: 5 orange shared by 7 students. Okay, so we will divide 5 orange on 7 student, which is 5 divided 7. Study the multiplication area model and fill the missing fraction. If we look carefully here, we look at the rows and the columns. So there's 2 shaded columns here, 1 and 2, from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that should be 2 over 6 like he wrote. The next one is the horizontal. We have 1, 2, 3, from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it should be 3 over 7. Thank you. Now here in 27 we have 1 over 4 times m equal 1 over 20. So to get m we have to divide 1 over 20 divided by 1 over 4. So we do the same rule, keep, change, flip, keep 1 over 20, change, divide into multiply, flip 1 over 4 into 4, so it will be 4 over 20. Now we can simplify this by dividing up and down by 4. 4 divided 4 equals 1, 20 divided 4 equals 5, so the answer is 1 over 5. 3 over 7 times b equals 3 over 7 plus 3 over 7. It is repeated 2 times, so the b will be 2. Now we want to compare these two sides, but first we have to solve this first. 1 times 3 equals 3, and 2 times 2 equals 4. So we have here 3 over 2 and here 1 over 2, so it is clear that 3 over 2 is greater than half. 5, we will do the same here. 5 times 3 equals 15 over 7, and here it will be 7. We can simplify this to, easily. 7 over 7 equals 1, so the remaining will be just 3. So how to compare 15 over 7 by 3? 15 over 7, if we convert it into a mixed number, it will be like that. It will be the 15 has only one, has 2 7s in it, so it will be 2, because 14 divided 7 equals 2, and the remaining will be 1 over 7. So we have 2 and 1 over 7, the next one is 3, so it is clear that 2 and 1 over 7 is less than 3. Okay, 1 over 3 times a equal 1 and 1 over 3. To solve this, first we have to make it more easy. We have to change this one into an improper fraction. 1 and 1 over 3. 1 times 3 equals 3 plus 1 equals 4 over 3. So that's the key for them, to change the mixed into a fraction. So 4 over 3. 1 over 3 times what equals 4 over 3? Yes, times 4. 3 times 5 over 9. Here it is 3 over 9. So it is clear that there is 5 here, but there is no 5 there. So the answer should be 5, because 3 times 5 equals 15. And here 3 times 5 also will be 15. And the 9 will be the same as the bottom. The unit fraction is a fraction with numerator. Yes, any unit fraction, the numerator must equal to 1. We want to solve this as an improper fraction. 1 and 2 over 3. 1 times 3 equals 3. 3 plus 2 equals 5, so it is 5 over 3. 17 over 2 is equivalent to, let's convert it into a mixed number. 17 cannot be divided by 2, so we will look at the number before 17, which is 16. 16 divided 2 equals 8, and the remaining from 17 will be 1, so it is 8 and half. Now let's solve some problems on geometry. The triangle whose measures of angles are 40, 30 is what is the type of this triangle? We have one 40 and the other one is 30. If we add them, it will be 70. Okay, so we are looking for the other angle, which should be 110, because he said that he wants it to be an obtuse angle. So 50 and 40 are accurate, 90 is a right, and when it is greater than 90, like 110, it is an obtuse. The scalene triangle has, yes, 0 equal sides. All sides are different. In any triangle there are at most just one obtuse at most, or just one right at most. The has 3 sides. Who has 3 sides? Triangle, quadrilateral, pentagon, hexagon. It is a triangle. We have angle 90, 40 and 50. When we see 90, it is of course will be a right. AB equals 3 and BC equals 4 and AC equals 6. Then the triangle ABC is, it is clear that all the sides here are different in length, so it is scalene. The measure of the right angle is, yes, it is always 90. Right angle, it is 90. The measure of an obtuse angle compared to the measure of right angle is greater. It is more than 90. If we have 130 and 2 other angles are equal, y and z both are 25, if a triangle here will be obtuse. Why? Because 130 is greater than 90. The triangle whose side lengths are, which one is an isosceles triangle? Isosceles triangle has 2 sides equal, so it is clear that here we have 2 sides 4 and 1 side which is equal to 3. The measure of an acute angle compared to the measure of obtuse. Obtuse is always greater than acute, so the acute is less than acute. The polygon which has 4 sides is called quadrilateral. The parallelogram with 4 right angles. If we have a parallelogram and they have 4 right angles, so it should be trapezoid or kite or rhombus or square. From this, it is a square, and if it mentions a rectangle, it could be a rectangle. The quadrilateral which has 2 pairs of parallel sides opposite to each other, so it is clear. When we say parallel, it is parallelogram. The quadrilateral which all sides are the same length and all angles are right angles, yes, it is a square. All sides are equal and all angles are right. The square has how many axes of symmetry? If we draw a square like this, the axis of symmetry could be, this is one is axis of symmetry, one to divide the shape into 2 equal shape or 2 identical shape, and this one is also an axis of symmetry, and yes, there is another one, so now we have 3, and the last one, which means that the square has 4 axes of symmetry. Thank you and good luck.